Good afternoon, live from Caesars in Las Vegas. I'm Ryan Green. Welcome to Data Cloud Now. I'm joined by Rosemary Hua, Global Industrial GTM Lead for Retail at Snowflake. Welcome to the program, Rosemary. It is such an honor. You are responsible for retail clients at Snowflake. What trends are you noticing in the sector?
So we're seeing a lot of different trends. Three major ones kind of point out. Number one is personalization with customers. Customers are expecting kind of any application experience to be personalized to them. We're seeing that obviously as you log into the app to shop, that we know exactly what you want and we're serving up that personalized experience to you. Secondly is supply chain, inflation costs, global fuel prices rising, lots of craziness in the geopolitical arena as well. And I think that macroeconomic data is really needed in the industry today. And then lastly, merchandising optimization, making sure that we have the data to help you with your pricing, your promotions, how you manage your in-stocks, all of that. I think those are the three kind of major trend areas.
You know, Rosemary, never a dull moment, that's for sure. We're here at Snowflake Summit. You just came off your keynote on retail. What were the key takeaways?
Yeah, so we announced huge partnerships with the Powered By program. We have a new kind of native apps marketplace focused on retail data models brought to us by Roebling, one of our Snowflake Ventures portfolio companies. And then we also have a series of announcements around the data marketplace, a couple of the apps that are launched as well in partnership with us. 8451 Kroger, right, is building and powered by Snowflake, as well as Numerator, which is one of the largest omni-channel panel data, in the world right now. In addition to Amazon, bringing Amazon retail data to our brands that are selling through the Amazon marketplace, which is massive, one of the largest e-commerce players in the industry. So these are all like massive announcements that, just happened at the keynote.
You know, you can hear the energy, the excitement, the buzz. You know, I want to take a step back if you don't mind. Snowflake recently launched the Retail Data Cloud. You know, why now, and any key takeaways, Rosemary?
Yeah, I mean, right now, all of the retailers and brands are starting to realize that they can't rely on their historical first-party data, because if you're just using historical data on how customers were purchasing before COVID, it makes no sense, because once COVID happened, it's all changed. Customers are shopping on their couches, they're walking through the store, but maybe it's because their preferred store isn't open, and so they're actually getting cannibalized within the shelves, looking at the product right then and there. And so for a retailer, you're now having to incorporate this outside data from, even financial service industries, bring in things like, fuel prices, macroeconomic data, right? But also things like foot traffic data, COVID data. How does that all affect the demand within a particular store? And even things like wealth and demographic data from like Equifax, Experian, ADP, right, the payroll service. I mean, how do all these other data sets from other industries come together to feed into these retailers who need those third-party data sets to figure out what's happening during COVID?
You know, at the end of the day, it's all about collaboration, Rosemary.
Exactly.
Really appreciate your insights, on the journey to this point. Now, as you look towards the future, what excites you most?
Definitely the data clean room and data sharing is on the forefront of what retailers are doing today. With all of the privacy regulations coming in, you're starting to see this new need to share on that first-party PII data in a privacy-compliant way, which is essentially the data clean room. So these retailers are now getting together with other parties with first-party data. So you'll have a streaming platform like Disney Plus, and then you'll have a retailer like a fashion retailer like a Nike or an Under Armour. And they both have first-party data. Now they can get into a clean room, join on your email address, and figure out that you watched Frozen and also bought soccer shorts or something like that. And obviously that helps
Both are true for me.
Both are true, yes. And that helps them figure out where they should place their retail advertisements more effectively, whether they go to Mythbusters versus a cake baking competition to sell their Nike running shorts or Under Armour t-shirts, which of those ads are most effectively placed. And that really is the excitement of the data clean room and the new data sharing imperative.
Making that connection and as a result, driving impact.
Exactly.
Rosemary, thank you so much for your time. It's been an absolute pleasure. The excitement, the energy is building here at Snowflake Summit. For the audience, if you want to catch Summit keynotes and more, make sure to catch the on-demand replay at snowflake.com/summit/livestream to explore all the newly announced products. My name's Ryan Green. Thank you so much for joining me on Data Cloud Now. We'll see you soon.